officially meet. I've been a fan since Bridgerton. I just think you're so great. I just had to lead with that. Have y'all ever met before?
No, first time, yeah.
All right.
Great to meet you
Maybe we'll
too.
see you on the movie later. So you live in London. I love London so much, especially at Christmas time. It's like so magical. But you're here a lot. So what do you love about the U.S.?
I love food. It's always about food for me. So US gets it right. Yeah. And New York definitely, obviously gets it right.
So many options here.
Yeah. So many options. It's a little too much because I'm usually here for just a couple of days.
Oh, yeah.
And we have to take everything, you know, bagel, pizza slice.
Absolutely.
There's so much. Cookie.
Yeah.
Really good cookies here.
Yeah, they have really good everything. I'm finding all of it. Yeah. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite food here?
Here, the pizza, the New York pizza.
It's so good.
Because it's from here.
Yes.
You know, it's not...
Yeah.
It might have come from Italy, but they made it their own.
Yeah, but you find actual Italian families, like you find these little, they're so good. I'm very much into it. Well, he was a journalist before acting. Did you ever have any other job before this?
I've wanted to act for as long as I can remember, but I had this really random, I think when I was about 10 years old, I decided I wanted to be a wedding dress designer instead. So I would like sketch out wedding dresses in a little notepad. And then I was over it quite quickly and I wanted to
Just for a minute. That was me with marine biology. I think every kid wanted at one point to be a marine biologist.
Right.
And then we were like, oh, sharks, never mind. I'm good, I'm a land animal. So explain the new movie and like, who is your character?
Yes, so Fair Play is centered around a couple that work at the same hedge fund, and things start to go south when my character Emily gets promoted. And in that clip, I think you just showed it was a lot of toxic masculinity going on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, I know that. That clip. Yeah, that was not a fun clip for a lot of women. Yeah. That happens, and it's like, would you ever have this discussion with a man and like with their? No, you wouldn't. Right. You've been pretty open about anxiety, which I think a lot of creative people have anxiety. You can tend to have that because if you're not doing something, you know, then it kind
it's an outlet.
Exactly. So do you feel like acting is kind of a good outlet for you?
Oh, 100%. And I'm sure you feel the same way about singing and music. Like I think my anxiety dissipates as soon as they say, you know, as soon as action gets called, it all goes away.
Because I think a lot of us are also like a bit ADHD, so we always like to be doing stuff as well. So yeah, idle hands are not good for me. Yeah.
And overthinking and all of those things, and you just can't when you're an actor. You can't be overthinking because you have to be present.
You're there because you're present.
Yeah.
That's the most beautiful thing, because then all the anxiety disappears when you're right in the moment, when you're right here. That's what
it seems
action does, right?
Yeah.
So what drew you to this movie? Like y'all, I'm sure y'all all get roles all the time, like sent to you. So why did you want to do this role?
Yeah, I mean, Chloe Dumont, our director, it was a personal story to her. And when I read the script, it felt really personal to me and also to the women around me, their experience, you know, whether it's working in a very, very male-dominated industry or having discussions like that with your partner. I just felt like a lot of women would be able to relate to Emily's story. And also it's a great thriller. It's really entertaining and it was intense and very fun to shoot.
Yeah, they're very intense. So y'all have people, they're called intimacy coordinators?
Yeah.
Yeah, so wait, so is that normal on set for everybody now? That's a norm thing?
Yeah.
Does that make you more comfortable or does it make it more awkward? Like,
my personal experience with intimacy coordinators has always been amazing, but I've never known it any other way, really. So I've always felt really safe with an intimacy coordinator because it feels like they're the mediator, you know, and they can, instead of a director just kind of awkwardly telling you what to do, you feel like you're in a safe space. They make it comfortable for you, and
that's cool.
And it's kind of it makes it feel more like a stunt or a dance routine than actual anything else.
Yeah, which is probably very helpful for everybody.
Yeah, and it frees you up because you feel safer in the environment. And I personally, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm glad they implemented that because then everybody feels safe on set, and you agree to do a project like that because you know that there's a safety there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's take another short break. Phoebe's movie Fair Play is now on Netflix. We'll be right back, everybody.